Before everything was simplified, the world had its own voice. It was imperfect, crowded, alive. Every street had its own accent. Every building hummed with a different kind of noise. We built systems to make that noise easier to manage, to make it clearer, safer. We didn't notice the moment when it stopped sounding like us. They said this was the age of perfect communication. No misunderstandings, no confusion. Every voice tuned to match. And every morning, the world reminds me of that. A greeting I never chose, spoken in a tone that never changes. The city answers back in that same smooth voice, clear, neutral, almost gentle. People say it's progress, a kind of peace. But my mother's voice sounds exactly like everyone else now. Sometimes I look at the old photograph on my shelf and try to remember what we used to sound like. All the warmth, the noise, the small imperfections. Silence has many shapes, and lately, I'm learning to hear all of them. In the lab, voices stop belonging to people. They turn into shapes on a screen. Every laugh, every breath, reduced to a clean, perfect pattern. I used to build voices for machines. Now, I build them for the world. But even humor sounds rehearsed. There's no surprise left in the way people speak. Only balance, only symmetry, only what the system allows. When I play my grandmother's message, the system tries to correct her accent. It marks her warmth as an error, something to be fixed. But I remember what it meant. I remember how it felt. A good voice is the one that doesn't interrupt the pattern. And her voice never learned how to fit inside a pattern. I keep listening to her message, hoping the machine missed something. Each time I replay it, a tiny imperfection slips through. A tremble, a breath, something real. The system rejects it immediately, flags it, shuts down the moment it feels human. But I don't shut down. Not this time. Not for her. After the fracture, the apartment feels different. The walls don't feel as solid. The silence doesn't feel as safe. I walk through the hallway and listen, wondering if the world is still speaking to me. In the stillness, every small sound feels new, less like noise, more like an answer. For the first time, it doesn't feel like I'm alone inside it. I open the archive again, but this time I'm not asking the system for permission. Her voice plays through the same cold speakers, and somehow it still finds me. The tremble, the breath, the part the machine keeps trying to erase, that's the part that feels like home. Outside, the city is still wrapped in its quiet, but it doesn't feel empty anymore. If I let the imperfections stay, maybe the world can learn to listen again too. Maybe tomorrow we'll sound like ourselves again. Up here, the city sounds almost human again. The imperfections, the tiny breaths, they rise to the quiet like something alive. And for the first time, I think the world is learning to listen back.